We would like to honor our senior basketball player, Gracie Smith. Gracie is escorted by her parents, Chris and Ashley Sykes, her brother Blake. She has been involved in volleyball, basketball, National Technical Honor Society, student ambassador at KCC, intern at the Knox County Chamber of Commerce. Her future plans are to attend Ashland University and major in business management. Gracie would like to thank her family, friends, coaches, teammates, and the community. Her favorite quote is from 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be on your guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong. Her favorite memory is when Kennedy peed her pants on the school bus last year. Ladies and gentlemen, Gracie Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd also like to honor the seniors for the Lincoln Valley Panthers, Lady Panthers. Tonight, if we could, number 12, Cassie Orr. Number 10, Emma Emerson. And number 41, Riley Dennis. Let's give a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
is this. My crew gon' step. All I know is this. My boys gon' rap. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step.
senior night at Fredericktown High School with some girls high school hoops between the hosting 7-14 Lady Freddies and the visiting 4-15 Licking Valley Panthers. The Lady Panthers looking to play spoiler at senior night here live and free on the OH Report on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be right back after this break from our advertisers.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back now in Fredericktown High School for tonight's girls matchup between the Lady Freddies and the Lady Panthers. Just under 4 minutes to go before tip-off. Both these teams looking for some momentum before they head into the OHSAA tournament. And we're going to go through their starting lineups here, starting with the visiting Licking Valley Lady Panthers.
Starting for the Licking Valley Lady Panthers, we got number 3 guard Avery Williams, number 10 guard Emma Cubbington, number 11 Riley Hillis, number 12 Cassie Orr, and rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers, we have number 42 Peyton Roby.
And is there one name on that starting roster that does stick out to you, trying to play spoiler to the sole Lady Freddie senior night here tonight?
One name that sticks out to me, Austin, is number 12 Casey Orr, the 5'11" post senior for the Lady Panthers. That's going to be a huge piece for them tonight as they match up with the Lady Freddies.
Absolutely. Now flipping over to our home side in the Lady Freddies. Let's look at their starting five tonight.
Starting for the Lady Freddies tonight, we got number 2 freshman guard Kit Bellman, number 10 the lone senior for the Lady Freddies Gracie Sipes, number 14 junior 6'1" Jill Botten, number 22 freshman Maya Bryant, and number 24 another freshman Ella Botten.
That sounds like a pretty sound and circular starting five for both of these ladies teams, as they will both take their last couple of shots in their warm-ups. Let's talk about what they have upcoming in the tournament. And for the Lady Freddies, a very tall task in Worthington Christian, the number 1 seed in their district. How do they get momentum tonight to carry themselves into that tournament?
Yeah, win's a must-need tonight for the Lady Freddies going into the tournament, like you said, Austin. They play the number 1 team in Worthington Christian next week, so that's going to be a big task for them. Look for them to play upset.
Absolutely. And then for the Lady Panthers, taking on the number 3 seed Bexley, it's going to be a tall task for them as well. Can they get the victory tonight to carry some momentum?
Yeah, they're looking to play spoiler again tonight, Austin, trying to ruin the Lady Freddies senior night. So we'll see what they got tonight.
As we get ready for our nation's colors, we will step aside for the playing of our national anthem.
This is
And with the conclusion of our national anthem, we will get ready for our starting lineups to take the floor. Lots of anticipation on senior night for the Lady Freddies. And as previously mentioned, the Lady Panthers looking to play spoiler. Let's move now into our player spotlight. First for the Lady Freddies.
Yeah, for the Lady Freddies, somebody that matches up well for me tonight is the lone senior, Gracie Sipes. Second leading scorer for the Lady Freddies. Look for her to get involved early and often, Austin.
Absolutely. Going to have to slow her down if you want to get the victory for the Lady Panthers in search of just their 5th win of the season. But it would be a big one going into the tournament, trying to take on a strong team like Bexley and their ladies team. And, of course, the Freddies, the #1 seed in the district. That is a tall task to handle. Unfortunately for them, despite their 7 wins, they got seeded very lowly in that tournament, so they will see them early in the sectional tournament. As we dim the lights here in Fredericktown, get ready for the starting 5 for the Lady Freddies. Lots of pregame hype. You love to see it. Not many high schools do this anymore, but it's a lot of fun to see it when it does.
Yeah, absolutely, Austin.
Well, what an introduction. The band was loud, and so was the crowd, and we are ready for some basketball as both the starting 5 from the Lady Freddies and the Lady Panthers will take the floor. Moments away now from tip-off. As once again, the starting 5 for the Lady Freddies: Bellman, Sipes, the lone senior, Booten, Bryant, and the other sister, Ella Booten, the freshman. And for the Lady Panthers, Avery Williams, Emma Cubbinson, Riley Harris, or Hillis rather, Casey Orr, and Peyton Roby. As ready now for the tip-off. It is going to be fought for in the middle of the court and eventually retain a lot of contact, and we're going to get a foul right off the bat before any team had clean possession. So I believe the ball is going to stay with the Lady Panthers, and it will. So we're going to get a foul on Gracie Sipes, the senior. 5 seconds into the game, picking up her first personal. Yeah, as the officials now discussing what to do with the possession arrow. As that was quite the scuffle to begin the first 5 seconds of this one. But it is going to be Licking Valley basketball. And Avery Williams, the 5'7" sophomore guard, will take the basketball up the floor. Quick pass to Cubbinson. Back now to Williams. Lady Freddies in a zone early on here. Licking Valley struggling to move the ball anywhere close to the basket as they finally get it within the three-point arc. Bounce pass underneath. We'll go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Licking Valley.
Looks like the early zone for the Freddies is going to get a lot of trouble for the Panthers tonight.
Absolutely. Inbound pass now from under the basket from Covington. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay here. We'll do it again. Looks like head coach Dwayne Wood going to draw something up a little bit differently here. Williams inbounding. Little two-pointer is up and no good from Orr. Rebound fought for, brought out by the Lady Freddies. And they're going to throw a turnover right across the middle, back into the hands of Orr. And now Williams will bring it up the court once again. Now Covington back to Williams. Inside, great pass. The layup is off the mark. Offensive rebound put back. Also no good off the rim. Tip rebound is going to go to the Lady Freddies. And that is Ella Booten, the freshman, picking up the board. That's a steal now at the very top of the court. And a layup is going to fall for the Lady Panthers. That is Avery Williams, the sophomore guard, getting the first points of the evening. Now here comes Gracie Sipes, the lone senior for the Lady Freddies. Sipes now in control, getting double teamed, losing the handle, but it was tipped, and it will stay with the Lady Freddies.
Yeah, getting the steal on the defensive side, laying it in for quick, easy 2 points.
First field goal of the game for either team off the turnover. As Sipes now the basketball. He's trying to find any room. But I'll tell you what, Williams is giving her a hard time, and Sipes getting past her. Got to pass it up to Booten. Jill Booten, and now Ella Booten, the sister, struggling to get it away. Quick pass underneath is tipped away and out of bounds, and we're going to have an underneath the basket quick inbound play coming for the Lady Freddies. Inbound sent to the free throw line. Back out Sipes. Her three-point attempt is up and off the rim. No good. Rebound, Lady Panthers. Pushing it quickly. It's Covington inside. Good pass. Kick back outside. Good ball movement here for the Lady Panthers. A three-point attempt from Hillis. Off the mark. Offensive rebound underneath. No good. But a foul is called, and Orr is headed to the line.
Yeah, like you said, Austin, really good ball movement right there for the Lady Panthers.
That is what led to the two free throws on the way here for Cassie Orr. 5'11" senior, tallest player on the roster. Trying to get her free throw routine down. It is her first attempt off the rim, no good. Orr now with her second of two free throw attempts. That one is no good. Offensive rebound underneath by Robbie. Kick back now to Orr. And now back to the top of the key. It goes to Williams, swinging it around to Covington. Back to Williams, stepping up, looking into the paint. It wasn't there. Ball somehow stays with Lady Panthers. And now it's going to be taken away by Ella Booten, the freshman. And now storming up the court. The layup is Sipes. And her first points on senior night. 2-all here in Fredericktown. Another steal for the Lady Freddies. Here comes Sipes again. 2v1, and she's going to get it back to the top of the court. Almost a turnover. Lady Freddies keep the ball, though. Quick pass inside, almost turned over. Ball on the floor, and we have a jump ball possession, Licking Valley.
Yeah, really good sequence of plays right there for the Lady Freddies.
Able to tie things up at 2 apiece with 5:18 to go in the first quarter. As the lone senior Sipes gets her first points on her special night. As up the floor now is Williams. Lady Freddies will stay in the zone. Why not? Working out very well, and we're going to get a kickball violation and an inbound with 5:06 left in the first. Orr will take the ball out of bounds. Back to Williams. From the top of the key. Swing it to the side. It's Covington. A three-point attempt off the rim. No good. Rebound is fought for and won once again by the freshman Ella Booten, getting her rebounding numbers up already in this first quarter. As now Sipes swinging it around. It'll go back to her in the paint. No good, but a foul is called, and she will head to the line herself.
Yeah, really good job right there by Gracie Sipes going in the paint and getting some contact.
Yeah, moving without the basketball is so key in the sport nowadays, and when you're able to do that, it gets a lot done. Looks like they're actually going to call that one on the floor. So Sipes is going to take the ball out of bounds. Up top, it will go to Jill Booten, the junior. Now back to Sipes, the senior. Inside to Jill Booten, it is tipped away. Ball fought for. It's going to be won by Avery Williams as she comes up the floor for a layup, and she's got it. Her 4th points of the game. Up now come the Lady Freddies. It's Sipes again. Taking it into the paint. Great pass underneath. That one is tipped away, and the ball is going to land out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Freddies.
Really good job right there by Avery Williams going coast to coast for that easy offensive layup.
Not worried about any contact. It's a quick inbound pass. Beautifully done. The pass from Sipes and the layup from Ella Booten. Tied once again now at 4 apiece. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. As Williams is not going to receive that pass. Sipes is going to go up the floor. A lot of contact, no call, and now we're going to get a reach. And that foul is going to go on Riley Hillis, the guard, her first personal.
Yeah, Gracie Sipes really doing it all for the Lady Freddies right now.
Well, senior night, you may as well show out. Show the Licking Valley Lady Panthers what you got. She has 2 points and an assist early on, about midway through the first quarter. Sipes will get it back to Ella Booten, the star freshman. Now back to Sipes. Her 3-point attempt is blocked, but it's going to fall right into the hands of the Lady Freddies under the basket. Now Ella Booten's going to try a 3. It is also off the rim. Rebound is going to go to Hillis, and we're going to get a foul call on the Lady Freddies. Believe that one is going to be on Kit Bellman, the freshman, and it will be. So we'll get a substitution into the game now. Callie Carpenter for the freshman Ella Booten. She's been working hard on the boards, offensive and defensive. Taking a quick breather as the Lady Panthers will bring the ball up the court. It is Williams who is going to throw it. Looked like they went off the leg of a Lady Freddie. Diving for it. Great hustle as Sipes is going to come up with a basketball. Pass underneath to Carpenter. Getting in the action early, and we're going to get a little push before she steps out of bounds. So the 4th personal on the Lady Panthers. Sipes now from out of bounds. That's where she had her first assist. Pass right back to Sipes under the basket. No good, but a foul, and the crisp passing from the Lady Freddies really getting them to the free throw line early.
Yeah, really good job finding the inside with Gracie Sipes going up to the foul line.
Substitute Callie Carpenter, the sophomore, coming in and making a big difference early. She's got that wrap around her wrist. She's trying to stay healthy in this one. As Sipes, the senior, will head to the free throw line. Her first free throw attempt is good. Substitutions for both teams now. Gracie Lester will enter the game for the Lady Freddies, and Sydney Kidd for the Lady Panthers. Sipes looking to go 2 for 2 from the line. Give the Lady Freddies a 2-point cushion, and she will. And we are going to get a timeout call. 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Freddies, who have their first lead of the game with the 2 clutch free throws from the senior Sipes. Well, it is her night. It is senior night. 4 points and an assist from her so far. Do you expect much of the same to continue tonight?
Yeah, absolutely, Austin. And like you said, 4 points, but also like a key part in that looks like 1-2-2 zone for the Lady Freddies.
It has been working out pretty well. As for Licking Valley, the Lady Panthers, most of their points have come off of turnovers. How can they keep the pressure up on the defensive end?
Yeah, they're playing really good defense right now, Austin. Just look to get them to cut down the little inside passes that the Lady Freddies are getting so far.
Absolutely. Looks like the Lady Freddies are going to come out in a press here. Trying to force a turnover from the Lady Panthers. Lady Freddies looking for their 8th victory. The Lady Panthers are their 5th. It's a press break here. It's going to go around the clock. And an errant pass is going to be stolen away by the Lady Freddies underneath the hoop. And we're going to get a jump ball call, but it is still going to stay with Fredericktown. Good battle underneath the basket there by Gracie Lester, who stole it away. And the Lady Freddies now with the basketball. It is Sipes taking the ball up the floor. Lady Panthers playing some man-to-man defense. And we're going to get a carry on the Lady Freddies. Ball right back to the Lady Panthers. As taking the ball from out of bounds now is Cassie Orr. Not before we get a substitution. The freshman Ella Booten back into the game for the Lady Freddies. Avery Williams now to Emma Cubinson. Got great chemistry so far. Now the ball with Sydney Kidd. Lady Panthers just trying to get inside the arc. They have struggled against this zone. Lady Freddies have done their homework. Ball inside now to Orr. Now back outside to Covington. Cross-court pass is going to be stolen away by the senior. That is Sipes. As a pass inside is going to go tipped away, but it's going to stay with the Lady Freddies.
Yeah, great defense right there by the Lady Freddies. Looked like they switched up from a zone back to a man-to-man.
A lot of confusion, and that is what causes offenses to struggle, as it is for the Lady Panthers so far. Ball taken from out of bounds underneath the basket here by Gracie Sipes. Quick three-point attempt from Carpenter is not going to fall in and out. And a rebound to Sydney Kidd. Avery Williams bringing the ball up the floor. 2 to go in the first. Lady Freddies by a pair. And an over-the-head pass that is going to result in a turnover for Licking Valley. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout from the Lady Panthers. So we've seen about a minute and 20 and some coaching adjustments out of the timeout there for the Lady Freddies, going back, like you said, from a zone into man and starting out with a little bit of a press. It's interesting. That's what you got to do in high school basketball, though. You got to confuse the other team, make them uncomfortable to impose your will.
Yeah, that's a big thing in high school basketball, like you said, Austin. Pressure's a big thing right now. Look for the Lady Panthers to kind of adjust, see what they can do against this full-court press.
Absolutely. The foul total so far, the Lady Freddies with 3, the Lady Panthers with 4. The lone scorer for Licking Valley is the sophomore guard, Avery Williams. Would be nice to see another Licking Valley lady get on the board here, as the Lady Freddies will inbound the ball to the senior, Grace Sipes. She takes it all the way by herself, and she's going to get fouled right at the cup. Some good ball handling is going to result to her at the free throw line. Second personal foul on Riley Hillis for the Lady Panthers. As Sipes' third free throw is good. Her second trip to the line, she is perfect thus far. Sipes down to make it 2 for 2. That one's going to rattle in. We talk about senior leadership. It starts with the free throw line. 4 for 4 so far this evening. Now Licking Valley bringing the ball up the court. Barely splitting the defense there is Riley Hillis, as now she's going to get it away to her teammate. That is Orr trying to go under the basket. It is tipped away out of bounds. It's going to stay with Licking Valley. Orr is going to inbound this basketball. Getting it underneath to one of her teammates. It is tipped away yet again. Good defense from the Lady Freddies, as it's been the last couple of minutes. Orr will try again. A little bit of confusion here. And we're going to have a 5 count. Good defense from the Lady Freddies. They will have the basketball now, up by 4. Into the game now. Another freshman. It is Arnett. Lots of freshmen on this Lady Freddies team, which is definitely a good thing looking into the future. As now Callie Carpenter into the corner it goes. 3-point attempt from Booten is off the mark. Rebound Avery Williamson, and she is dangerous in transition. And here she comes, coast to coast. Little pump fake, and the layup is off the mark. Rebound underneath, putback is no good. And the rebound now going to go to Ella Booten. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Possession remains with the Lady Freddies.
Yeah, Lady Freddies getting a lot of good looks in the open court, but just can't make them fall.
Ella Booten has just been working hard on both ends. Offensive and defensive rebounds. She is a machine. Callie Carpenter now take the ball up the floor for the Lady Freddies. Looking to increase their lead. Now Arnett with the basketball. Getting it back inside. Carpenter, her floater is off the mark, just barely. And rebound Orr. Here comes Williams. Getting quickly back into this game at less than a minute to go in the first. Lady Panthers trail 8-4. Hillis with the basketball now. Going to give it back to Orr. Orr inside. What looked like a good pass is going to be tipped away. Good defense again from the Lady Freddies. As we're going to get a very late substitution here. Into the game for the first time this evening. Lillian Rose, the sophomore, standing at 6 feet tall, the only 6 feet tall player for either team. Has a great inbound pass underneath. A lot of contact, no foul, but the putback is also not going to go. Ball out of bounds to the Lady Freddies. Well, the officials definitely letting them play. A lot of contact underneath the basket. Lillian Rose immediately imposing her will. Less than 30 seconds to go. We'll see if the Lady Freddies want to hold on to the last possession here. It's Callie Carpenter now to the side. They will not. A three-point attempt is up and down for Arnett. Lady Freddies lead by 7. 10 seconds to go. Here comes Williams. She'll try a two-point jump shot herself. Off the backboard, no good. Tipped rebound is going to stay with the Lady Panthers. Just 5.4 to go in the first.
Yeah, really good look right there by Arnett. That's what it takes, Austin. Just one. Maybe they can catch fire before this first quarter ends.
Absolutely. A 9-0 run for the Lady Freddies right now. Trying to keep those numbers increasing. As an inbound underneath the basket is going to be blocked. The putback is going to fall, though, for Hillis right before the quarter expires. And that is how we finish the first quarter. It's the Lady Freddies 11 and the Lady Panthers 6 here at Fredericktown High School on senior night. We'll be right back after a break from our sponsors.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back now with more girls high school hoops. Lady Panthers of Licking Valley trailing the Lady Freddies of Fredericktown 6-11 as they start with the basketball here. Moving it around quickly. It is Kidd. Inside pass is stolen away by the long arms of Booten. And the senior Sipes with a wide open layup, and she's got it for 2. Quickly now, here comes Licking Valley. Williams at the top of the key. We'll get it now to Orr inside. Tough layup, does not go. And a tip out of bounds. It's going to keep the ball here with the Lady Panthers.
Lady Freddies really playing well on both sides of the ball so far.
Senior Sipes leading this team with 8 points out of the 13 team total. As Kidd trying to get it inside. Looks like it could have been kicked away, but no call there. And Kidd traveled with the basketball turnover. Ball back to the Lady Freddies. Now the senior Sipes will bring the basketball up the floor. Looking to get into double figures here on this possession. Not quite being able to get open, and it looks like we are going to have, I believe, a jump ball. The official yet to make a signal, trying to help up one of the players. And we will have a jump ball possession. It's going to stay with the Lady Freddies. Looked like a pretty hard fall there for the senior Sipes. Luckily, she is okay. And she will get the basketball right back, keeping it in the senior's hands. She will hand it off now to Callie Carpenter. Back to Sipes from outside the arc. Thought about a three. Good defense there from Kidd. And a two-point attempt is going to fall off the rim. The friendly roll there for Jill Booten, the older sister. Lady Freddies standing in the press. Avery Williams going to break it herself with the basketball. Quick pass inside to Kidd, rejected, but a foul is going to be called on the play. Lots of good things on both sides of the ball on that play. It'll be the junior, Sydney Kidd, headed to the free throw line. Trying to cut this deficit for the Lady Panthers. It's Kidney's first free throw attempt is off the rim, no good. Back into the game now for the Lady Freddies. It's Maya Bryant, another freshman. Lots of young talent on this Lady Freddies squad. Sydney Kidd now trying to make her second free throw attempt, and she will. Deficit cut by just a point, 15-7. The Lady Freddies on top. Callie Carpenter bringing the basketball up the court. Has a good crossover, taking it herself into the paint, a foul, and the basket goes and one.
Really good job right there by Callie Carpenter, splitting the defense and getting that and one.
Did it all by herself. Nobody else in the Lady Freddies even touched the basketball on this half of the court. And Fredericktown leads by 10. Carpenter looking to make it 11 from the line. Now to the other side of the basketball, Riley Hillis picks up her third personal, so likely we're going to see her absence for a little bit at least, as the free throw was good from Carpenter. Lady Panthers got to try to stay in this game. Fredericktown not going to make it easy, staying in a full court press as Williams trying to get the ball over. Nearly got the 10 count. Good defense, it is stolen away by the senior Sipes. Pass down to Carpenter across the court, underneath the basket. Reverse layup is good from Jill Booten. Some first half fireworks from the Lady Freddies as they've really gotten into the swing of things. And another steal back into the senior Sipes' hands. As she had it tipped away, fight for it on the ground. Possession going to stay with the Lady Freddies. High pass is tipped away and now stolen by Avery Williams. Lady Freddies with a lot of juice, but Avery Williams too, by herself to the cup. No good, but she will head to the line to shoot two.
The Lady Freddies are really starting everything on defense and transitioning on the offensive end really well, Austin.
Absolutely. Well, Avery Williams putting the team on her back, getting to the free throw line again. She's had quite a good start to this game herself. Second personal foul on Jill Booten, the junior. As Williams' first free throw attempt, in and out, no good. Kit Bellman, the freshman, back into the game now. Excuse me, that is Maya Bryant headed underneath the basket. Second free throw attempt from Williams. Is up and down. Now Callie Carpenter, who converted on an N1 a couple possessions ago, looking to make something happen again here for the Lady Freddies. Ball now with Sipes. Crossover. Cross-court pass to Carpenter in the corner. Thought about a three. Now she picks the basketball up, looking for someone to pass to. Back down into the corner it goes to Jill Booten. Up top, back to Carpenter. And looking for a backdoor pass. That was well covered by Riley Dennis. One of just a few seniors on the Lady Panther squad. They trail by 12, trying to get back into this game. Or from outside the arc. Get a dribble drive into the paint now. Back to Williams. Gonna try an elbow jumper, ran into it, no good. Gets her own rebound for the layup, and she's got it. Doing it all herself. Now Carpenter with the basketball, back up top to Sipes. Dribbling into the paint, back outside Carpenter. She'll try her luck from deep, and she's got it. Lady Freddies shooting the 3-ball very well so far as they have a 13-point lead. Staying in the press as well. Not a good place to pick up the basketball, and that's going to be turned over. Possession back to Lady Freddies. And now here comes Bellman into the corner. Carpenter thought about another 3. Instead, she'll get it up top. A 3-point attempt from Jill Booten. No good, but a foul is called, and she'll head to the line for 3.
Yeah, like we said earlier, Austin, it only takes one to get on fire, and so far it looks like the Lady Freddies are doing just that.
Absolutely. Well, the officials have been letting each of these 2 teams play, but there's only so much you can do with that amount of contact. With 4:03 to go now in the second quarter. Going to confirm with the scores table who the foul was on and how many free throws we're shooting. I believe we were shooting 3. It will be Jill Booten, the junior. As we confirm with the scores table, foul is on Cassie Orr. And we're shooting 3 free throws. Jill Booten's first is good. So we'll await the substitution as we shoot 2 more free throws. The 6'1" junior's second attempt is also good. Now into the game, freshman Ella Booten. Both of these sisters very tall. The freshman at 5'11", the junior at 6'1". Some good genes in that family. So now Jill Booten trying to make it 3 for 3 from the line. And she will get the friendly roll off the back iron. And the Lady Freddies lead by 16. As Williams trying to break the press once again. She'll get the basketball now to Covington. Now back to Williams. Getting around the defenders. Good pass underneath the basket, kick out. Covington thought about a 3, dribble drive, little floater is good for 2. Now up the floor is Carpenter once again. Inside pass a little bit too tall, and now here comes that transition of the Lady Panthers. Orr for the layup, no good. A rebound fought for, and Orr's going to get her own rebound. Fighting hard, good move underneath, still doesn't get it. Tip out of bounds, it will stay with the Lady Panthers. Substitution now for the Lady Freddies. Lillian Rose will step back in for Jill Booten, who's been working hard on offense and defense, using that height to her advantage. 3:22 left to go in the half now. As Covington trying her luck, and she will not succeed. Ball out of bounds, and it is going to go to Fredericktown. Callie Carpenter will bring the basketball up the floor as the senior Sipes will take a break. A lot of youth on this basketball court as Carpenter trying to get the ball inside. The pass was fought for, contested, but still maintained by Fredericktown. Carpenter, cross-court pass. 3-point attempt from Bellman off the mark. Rebound underneath, and the putback is up and good by the freshman Ella Booten. She does not sleep on the offensive or defensive side when it comes to rebounds, and that is exactly why. As that is going to be stolen away by Carpenter. Fredericktown with the ball and a 16-point lead. Pass under the basket. Beautiful pass. The layup is no good. Good contested defense from the Lady Panthers. No harm, no foul off that turnover. Williams bring the ball up the court. Has the ball now with Cassie Orr. Kick outside. Covington trying her luck from deep. That one off the rim hard. Rebound underneath is going to be to Williamson. Her putback also no good. Rebound. Lady Freddies, line of contact, and we have a foul called on the Lady Panthers. And I believe we are shooting the bonus. A little confusion between the officials, but I believe we are shooting. It's going to be the first personal foul on Avery Williams, who has 7 of her team's 12 points so far in this one. Substitution, Lady Freddies. Gracie Lester will return to the game. And so we're going to have Kit Bellman shooting free throws. A 1-and-1 bonus for Lady Freddies. Her attempt is up and good, so she will shoot another. (29-12), the current scoreline. 2:09 to go in the first half. Kit Bellman looking to push the Lady Freddies up to that 30-point mark. Her second free throw attempt is good as well. Large lead for Fredericktown here on senior night as Williams in the corner again, loses the handle, tip out of bounds. It's going to stay with Licking Valley.
Yeah, it looks like the Lady Freddies are playing a little bit of a 2-2-1 zone press, really giving some struggles to the Lady Panthers early.
Kind of hurting themselves a little bit, Licking Valley, picking the ball up in the corner. Those two lines act like two defenders. So really cornering themselves as Williams get the ball to Covington, trying a three again. It is no good. Tip out of bounds, and that ball is going to go to Fredericktown underneath the basket. See what Coach Dwayne Wood has to say to his team at halftime. Trailing by 18, trying to play spoiler here on senior night as that ball nearly lost by the Lady Freddies. Pass inside underneath. The layup is no good from Arnett as we get a lot of contact underneath, and I believe the ball is going to go out of bounds, staying with Fredericktown. Into the game now is Ella Booten, the freshman, will return. And what better time than an out of bounds play underneath your own basket. She's going to get the ball immediately, trying to put it up. She was denied access. Gracie Lester now to Ella Booten. Crossover stolen away by Williams. One defender behind her. It's the senior Sipes as she takes the layup in for two. Now Sipes with the basketball. Got a good screen and nearly lost the handle again, but still fighting. Putting up a shot, it is no good, and we're going to have a foul call on Kit Bellman. So that is the 6th on the Lady Freddies. Both teams shooting in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Williams with 9 of her team's 14 to bring the ball up the court. She will get the ball now to Kidd. Kidd with an errant pass, and then it's going to be over and back. Another turnover for the Lady Panthers, really hurting themselves here early on.
Yeah, Lady Freddies doing a really good job of switching up defenses. Looks like they're back on a 2-3 zone on defense.
You cannot master a plan if you don't know what the plan is, and that is exactly what both these coaches are trying to dish at each other. So we're going to have the ball inbounded to the senior Sipes. Stolen away by Williams, and she's going to try to keep it in, unsuccessful. Good hustle, though, there from the sophomore. 48.4 to go. Freshman Ella Booten will inbound to Grace Sipes. She will dribble with a head full of steam, now getting double teamed, ball tipped away, and a foul is going to be called on Williams. And Sipes will head to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus. So Sipes now at the free throw line, as that one is no good. And I think that was the 1-and-1. Nobody went for the rebound, though, so I think the ball is going to go to the Lady Panthers. Yeah, seems like even the officials were confused, but the scores table got it right. And looks like before the inbound pass, we're going to try to get a substitution or clear up the confusion. But that was 1-and-1, no shot attempt. And the front end was missed. So I believe that is the right call. We're going to go with a jump ball, however. Still, possession would go to the Lady Panthers. The official was first to the ball there. 40.4 seconds to go in the first half. Lady Freddies leading 30-14 over Licking Valley. As we look for a little bit more clarity. Still having discussions at the scores table. And we're ready to go. Ball will be inbounded to the Lady Panthers. Williams at the top of the key. Some motion here for both teams. Covington from NBA range almost sunk it off the rim. Offensive rebound, the putback no good. Tipped out of bounds. And that ball will stay here with Licking Valley. .24 seconds to go. And an offensive and defensive field first half for both teams. He's got to be careful. Nearly a 5 count. Good move from Williams. The layup is short. Got her own rebound. That's athleticism, and the putback is good as well. Getting into double figures with her 10th and 11 points off of that layup. Final 10 seconds. Booten will get to the side now to Harris, making her first appearance. 3 seconds to go. Ball to the corner. 3-point shot attempt is up and no good. It looked like it got tipped. And that is going to do it for the first half of action. The Lady Freddies of Fredericktown 30 and the Lady Panthers of Licking Valley 16 at the end of the second quarter. We'll be back with more live and free action on YouTube and Facebook from the OH Report after these words from our sponsors.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Tonight's live and free broadcast is brought to you by the following sponsors: Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community; Mike's Fredericktown Marathon Towing and Repair, a full gas station serving breakfast and lunch. Mike's also offers 24-hour towing and full-service automotive repair. Mike's Fredericktown Marathon Towing and Repair. Park National Bank, where you mean more. Frito Lay, we are driven and inspired by our purpose, food that matters for life's moments. Again, one more final time, your sponsors here tonight: Frito Lay, Knox Community Hospital, Park National Bank, and Mike's Fredericktown Marathon Towing and Repair. Fredericktown Freddies lead 30-16 over Licking Valley here at halftime. We'll be back in just a few moments with your halftime stats.
Back now in Fredericktown for this matchup, senior night between the Lady Freddies and the Lady Panthers. Fredericktown on top 30-16 as we take a look inside our first half stats for both sides.
Yeah, so far, Austin, like we can see, Fredericktown up 30-16 against Licking Valley. With Fredericktown leading all of the stats so far with 11 field goals compared to the 7 for the Licking Valley Panthers. 2 threes compared to the 0 for Licking Valley. 19 boards, 6 fouls, and 6 of 7 from the foul line. Licking Valley Panthers only have 12 boards compared to the 9 fouls and 2 of 6 from the free throw line.
And those are your first half stats. We will step aside one last time before we begin our second half action.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back now in Fredericktown, Lady Freddies starting out half number 2 with the basketball. As a quick swing pass to the corner, 3-point attempt from Ella Booten off the mark. Rebound underneath by the Lady Panthers. That is Emma Covenson with the rebound, and Avery Williams, tonight's leading scorer, will bring the ball up the court. Pass down to Hillis. Hillis to Orr. Tries the baseline, no luck. Back up top to Williams. Quick pass inside. Beautiful pass that was, as the attempt is blocked. And a second attempt is off the mark as well. Rebound taken by Ella Booten. Moving quickly. Coast to coast she goes to the basket herself and lays it in for 2. 32-16. Fredericktown doubling up the Lady Panthers score as that one nearly turned over. And an errant pass is going to be stolen away by Callie Carpenter, the sophomore. A little crossover move on Williams. A lot of contact, and that one looked like it hurt. Ball up top. 3-point attempt is up and down for Ella Booten, the freshman. Well, when one sister falls down, the other one's there to pick her up. That is exactly what happened. Another three-point attempt is good from the freshman. And the ball fought for and stolen away. Looks like an elbow there from the senior as Sipes with some ball movement. Carpenter has it tipped out of bounds. That ball is going to go to the Lady Panthers. So we'll get a substitution now. Sydney Kidd into the game for Emma Cubinson. Lady Freddies staying in that press. As Williams, a quick pass underneath the basket. Ball brought back out. A three-point attempt is good. And that was a beautiful play. Three-point attempt good from Riley Hillis. Now the senior Sipes of the basketball. Good defense from Williams. Now the ball underneath, fought for, and we've got to travel. So maybe a little bit of a momentum shift here for Licking Valley. So they have the basketball now. Still trying to break the press each and every time they have the ball, and that one passes over the head of Kidd, and that ball's going to be turned right back over to the Freddies.
Yeah, it looks like that 2-2-1 zone press Austin for the Lady Freddies is giving trouble still for the Panthers so far.
Here come the Lady Freddies now. It's the senior Sipes. Once again, taking that senior leadership. Great pass underneath. That is Booten kick out back to Sipes. That one was definitely deflected. And as a result, nowhere near the basket rebound. And here comes Williams, a head full of steam, slowing down. Pass inside a little bit too high for Riley Hillis. Had that have been the extra 2 inches of Cassie Orr, probably could have been caught and put in for an easy layup. But instead, another turnover. And Sipes with the basketball. Ball inside, great backdoor pass as Carpenter's layup is good. That pass was a thing of beauty. Lady Panthers breaking the press once again. This time it is broken cleanly. Ball taken into the lane. Tough layup is going to fall. Once again, it's Hillis with the 3 fouls. Not a lot of first half action as Sipes. The basketball working hard. Little floater off the mark. A rebound to Kidd. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Avery Williams with a bullet pass. Ball taken inside, a lot of contact, and we do have a foul call as Hillis will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Quick substitution for Fredericktown. Joe Booten's going to step out, and Maya Bryant, the freshman, will step in. Hillis' first free throw attempt is good. And both these teams shooting the free throw exceptionally well. Hopefully did not just hit Riley Hillis with a commentator curse. And I did not. That is surprising. Now a 14-point lead for the Lady Freddies. Sipes bring the ball up the court. Got a screen. And that pass is tipped away out of bounds. Will remain here with Fredericktown. Quick pass, good play there. Maybe her foot was on the line, doesn't matter as that shot is off the mark and a quick pass to the bench, out of bounds. Possession Licking Valley. So now just a 14-point game. Lady Panthers winning the quarter thus far as a quick pass. Ball underneath the basket. Layup is up and good for Peyton Ravi. Her first 2 points of this contest. Now the lead trimmed down to a dozen. Carpenter with the basketball. And Levi looks like the Lady Panthers switching to a zone themselves. There's a layup inside, is no good. Rebound is fought for. A lot of hands on that basketball, and as a result, jump ball possession, Lady Panthers.
Yeah, like you said, Austin, Panthers looking like they're going back into a zone, giving some troubles to the Lady Freddies.
Absolutely, and as a result, the Lady Freddies will take their second timeout of the evening. So the Lady Panthers winning this quarter by 4, cutting the deficit down to 12. They have not had a lead since this was a 4-2 game early on in the first quarter. Had some aggressive defenses on both sides, and that has truly been the difference for each team.
Yeah, for the Lady Panthers right now, everything's running through Avery Williams so far. If they want to get back into this game, continue to feed the ball through her.
Absolutely. Another teammate that has emerged so far this second half. Riley Hillis has really been trying to help her teammate out. She's had, I believe, all of the teams, or 7 of the last 9 points so far in this third quarter.
Yeah, a big thing for her is staying out of foul trouble so far in the second half.
Seems to be a key component. So 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Fredericktown will start out on defense. As after that jump ball, Lady Freddies will stay in a press. Looks like a 2-2-1. Pass to the middle to Roby. Press easily broken. Ball back to Roby. Tries her luck for 2, and she's got it. And the lead cut down to 10. Could be seeing a big comeback here. As now with the basketball, fighting hard is Carpenter. And that pass underneath is tipped away. What a block. And now Williams tried to save it, nearly had it. Showing off athleticism on both ends of the floor. Now Fredericktown will inbound the ball. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Carpenter. Kick outside, the freshman booting for 3 off the mark. Rebound Williams. Trying to get it in transition. 3-on-2 for the Lady Panthers. Williams is going to have that ball kicked out of bounds. We're going to stay right here. And despite talking it over, the Lady Freddies still struggling against that zone of Licking Valley. Arnett will check back into the game. Going to go with a smaller look here as Ella Booten will hit the bench for just a moment. Inbound here for Licking Valley under the basket. It's Williams. A lot of contact. No foul, but the basket falls, and we are back to single digits. Carpenter now with the basketball, trying to stop the bleeding. As now it is Arnett inside. Tough to put attempt, and that is going to fall off the backboard. Lead back to 10 for Fredericktown. Williams easily breaking the press by herself. Tough 2-point attempt off the mark. Rebound Lady Freddies. And now here they come in transition. It's Carpenter. Absorbing the contact and the foul. A block is called on the play. And a chance to make it 3 at the free throw line.
Yeah, really good job right there by Callie Carpenter, finishing through contact and getting to the foul line.
Callie Carpenter, a chance for her second 3-point play the old-fashioned way. As I believe we have a timeout called by the Lady Panthers. And some bigger news, that is the 4th personal foul on Riley Hillis. As that call is going to be more than just was it a block or a charge. That's going to cost the Lady Panthers 2 points and an extra foul for Hillis, who's been putting on a clinic so far in this third quarter. Both these teams fighting to stay in it. Of course, talking about tournament, Licking Valley, the Lady Panthers taking on the 3-seed Bexley in the sectional semifinal. And the Lady Freddies will be taking on Worthington Christian, the number 1 seed in their district as well in the sectional semifinal game. So looking to get hot at the end of the year. No better time to do that than the month of February. Both teams say their final words. And we are ready for more action from Fredericktown. 2:11 to go in the third quarter. It's been a lot cleaner, though, in terms of fouls. Just one for each team so far in the first 6 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, absolutely, Austin. You can tell that the Lady Panthers made some adjustments at halftime, and it's really showing, cutting down that deficit early.
Absolutely. Question is, how quickly can that coaching staff of Fredericktown adapt? Callie Carpenter to the free throw line. Trying to convert the and one, and she will. 42-29 the score. Up the floor now, here comes Licking Valley. Williams will get the basketball. Good screen and roll. Now kick outside to Covington. Try to take it in herself, and we're going to have a travel before the kickball. Possession, Fredericktown. So we have a substitution now. Ella Booten will check back into the game and replace Maya Bryant. Callie Carpenter will bring the basketball up the floor. And it looks like right back into that zone are the Lady Panthers. Ball on the floor. It is fought for. And somehow Licking Valley comes out of there with the basketball. A lot of luck and a lot of hustle in that play. Minute 30 to go in the third. Quick pass to the side. Covington thought about a three instead. She's going to turn it over to Carpenter. One-on-one going coast to coast. The left-handed layup is off the mark. Too strong. Rebound at Licking Valley. Avery Williams with the basketball. Calling out plays to her teammates. Two-point jump shot off the mark. And we get a rebound for the Lady Freddies. Peyton Roby no good as we hit the final minute of the third quarter. Bring the ball up the floor is Ella Booten, a freshman. Quick pass to Carpenter on the side. Good cut there from Booten. The layup is good. That was a beautiful play. $15-point lead for Fredericktown. It was cut down to 8 this half. They have battled back to maintain that lead and keep it high. Almost turned over from Licking Valley. Kid thought about a three, instead tried to get it inside. And we're going to have a reach on Callie Carpenter. Just our first personal. As we will have an inbound pass here from Licking Valley after more conversations. Substitutions for the Lady Freddies. Into the game now is Gracie Lester and Maya Bryant. Quick pass for Licking Valley. Ball underneath the basket. Tough layup is going to fall off the rim for Cassie Orr. 15 seconds to go. Fredericktown with possession and a 13-point lead. Tough pass is nearly stolen away. A lot of contact. Now down to 7. Booten with the basketball. The freshman kick out to the corner. Three-point attempt with 3 seconds is up. No good. Rebound, Licking Valley, and that is going to do it for the third quarter. It is Fredericktown 44, Licking Valley 31. 8 minutes to go from Fredericktown. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Final 8 minutes of action from Fredericktown, and the Lady Freddies immediately starting out with the basketball up by 13. We will get a quick whistle and a foul on Avery Williams. Well, the sophomore for Licking Valley, 13 points this evening. Easily the leading scorer. She's going to take that one away, looking to add to her total with a little jump shot. The runner's no good. Gets her own rebound, but couldn't quite maintain it. Tip back to her teammate, and that is going to fall. One of the craziest assists you will ever see, as Cassie Orr puts it in for 2. Up the floor now for the Lady Freddies. Up 11. Ella Booten trying to go herself. She's going to turn it over. Possession, Licking Valley. 7:15 to go. If they can get some quick scores and quick stops here, they really do have a chance at pulling this game back to a tie. Cubbinson now to Kidd. Inside pass. That is turned over. Back to Fredericktown. Ella Booten bringing the ball up the court. And we are going to get a 30-second timeout call for the Lady Freddies after just a minute and 9 seconds of this quarter. 6:51 to go from Fredericktown. Lady Freddies down to their final 2 timeouts. So we get a live look in at Shelby at Upper Sandusky. An excellent matchup where Upper trying to pull off a big upset. Up by 4 right now against Shelby in the 4th quarter. Of course, Shelby, the 2 seed in the Northwest District, a packed district. Lots of firepower. Sandusky, Shelby, Lexington, Bellevue Senior High, you name a team, they're in there. And it's going to be a dogfight, whoever comes out of that district. Going to be tough to see who can take them down in the regionals. Back here now in Fredericktown, 6:45 to go. Callie Carpenter. Quick pass, and that one, a little bit of a miscommunication. It's going to go out of bounds and possession back to Licking Valley. Lady Panthers trailing by 11. 6:30 to go in the 4th period. Kidd inside pass. 2-point attempt off the backboard, does not fall, unfortunately, for Peyton Roby. Now Sipes, the senior, back into this game. And she almost stumbles out of bounds. Instead, a quick pass to her teammate Jill Booten. Back now to Sipes, trying to make something happen herself. Good defense from Williams. Carpenter will test her luck from deep, off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, that ball still loose. Picked up by Carpenter, great pass underneath to Jill Booten, tipped away. That's a great block from Licking Valley. Just under 6 to play now, 44-33. Lady Freddies on top. Carpenter. Kick back to the corner, the senior Sipes from deep, no good. Rebound is still loose. Kidd retrieves it. Now Williams with the basketball. Needing some points and needing them quick. Ball now to Kidd. Inside to Roby. Roby herself to the basket. Rejected underneath. What a block from Booten. Now Sipes bringing the ball up the floor. To Carpenter. Inside pass, and a beauty. That's an easy layup for Maya Bryant, the freshman. That was all about the pass there, a flashy pass. Now 5 minutes to go. It's an uphill battle for Licking Valley. Pass to Williams. Great cut, and the floater goes. So right back to an 11-point game. after the 2-point bucket from Emma Covington. Now Sipes getting it underneath. Another layup. This time it is missed. Rebound goes to Williams. Up the floor quickly. Covington thought about a step back instead to Williams, and it is no good. Rebound fought for. Ball still alive. 2-point attempt off the mark again. And we're going to have a jump ball possession to Licking Valley. Substitution for the Lady Panthers. Into the game now, number 11, Riley Hillis. It's Peyton Roby. We'll take a breather. Quick pass to the top of the key. A 3-point attempt is up and no good. And rebound to Sipes. 2-on-1 for the Lady Freddies. And Sipes lost the handle, nearly took it herself. Good ball movement. A 3-point attempt from Booten off the mark. That ball tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lady Freddies. So 4:13 to go now in the fourth, and we're going to have a late substitution. Riley Dennis will check back into the game for Licking Valley. Quick pass underneath the basket. Gonna go to the younger Booten sister, out to the older one, back to the younger one. Her 3-point attempt, no good. Out of bounds. Going back to Licking Valley. .405 to go. Lady Freddies not letting up in that full court press whatsoever. Williams with the basketball. And it is tipped, stolen away, and a foul call. That is a wise foul, as Ella Booten takes the contact after her steal. Well, we don't see any transitional foul calls in high school yet. That is definitely subject to change, as we've seen that instituted in higher leagues. Turns into a one-shot technical. But it still works in the high school game as Sipes to Carpenter. Nearly lost the handle, back to Sipes, the senior. Good defense from Williams as Sipes almost lost it again. This zone defense is tough to break from Licking Valley. Sipes inside pass, too much for Ella Booten. And a turnover. Williams now with the basketball. 3:30 to go. Licking Valley trailing by 11. Ball back to Orr. Orr had the ball tipped. Going to be kept in play. Good pass underneath the basket. Wide open layup is going to fall for Riley Dennis. And we are once again back down to a single-digit game. Carpenter trying to move things quickly. Under the basket. Tough attempt is rejected underneath the hoop by Orr. Here comes Williams in transition. Trying to go to the basket underneath. Pass is tipped up. Maintain possession. 3-point attempt is no good from Kidd. Rebound underneath from Dennis. And she walked with it. Licking Valley comes up empty.
Yeah, really good find right there on the opposite possession by Avery Williams right there.
Cutting the lead of Fredericktown from 11 to 9. Less than 3 to go. And if you're Licking Valley, you might want to start fouling here. You're going to have to start forcing Fredericktown to the free throw line. And a lot of fouls to give. Carpenter trapped in the corner, nearly a 5 count. Ball up top, now outside. That one nearly stolen away, and instead it's going to be fought for on the ground. As we have a jump ball possession. We're going to think about it for a second, and we're going to keep it here with the Lady Freddies. Arrow was not updated after the last jump ball. Two and a half to go from Fredericktown. KMAC representatives. Fredericktown looking for a big victory before they start their tournament run, as they will just try to possess for as long as they can. Carpenter. Now the ball to Sipes. Sipes, a lot of contact, and there is the foul, which is an okay thing for Licking Valley. Got to start fouling soon. May as well start now. 2:11 now left in this one. Fredericktown trying to hold on to their 9-point lead as that ball nearly turned over. Sipes will maintain possession. Looked like she stepped out of bounds. Instead, we're going to get a foul call on Williams. That is her 4th personal. And that is a dangerous amount of fouls for such a superstar like Williams on this team.
Yeah, Austin. They already lost Hillis to her 5th foul, and they can't cost Williams to get out of this game.
Not just a matter of who the player is. Not a lot of depth on that bench either. Now down to 7 players. And we're going to get a foul instead of an over and back. So the last foul to give. Two to go. 1:59 exactly. As we get a little bit of an out-of-bounds play. Possession Sipes. Now to Booten, back to Carpenter. As Carpenter fighting her way offensively. Good pass inside. Layup is no good. And the ball is almost saved. Into the wall goes Jill Booten. But the ball will go to Licking Valley. Lady Panthers have got to hurry. Less than 100 seconds to go from Fredericktown. They need 9 points to tie. Here comes Williams. Quick pass underneath, tipped off the backboard. Nearly an own basket. Instead, the Lady Freddies with the basketball. Here comes the senior Sipes. Quick pass underneath is tipped away. And the ball is going to go back to Licking Valley. Minute 20 to go. Lady Panthers don't have much of a sense of urgency despite their deficit stolen away by the senior Sipes. Who will get the ball now to Booten. Back out to Carpenter. And up top to the senior Sipes, who was fouled, and she will head to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 bonus. (46-37). Fredericktown leads at the line, shooting 1-and-1. Sipes' front end is off the front end, no good. Rebound fought for. And a jump ball, possibly? See what we're going to get. Yes, we will. And possession, Licking Valley. 64 seconds to go. Williams, dart pass. And that is going to be a double dribble. Jalen Dennis getting in her own head there, making a costly mistake. Now less than a minute to go. Fredericktown with the ball and a 9-point lead. It is Sipes with the basketball. Williams can't afford to foul again. She will not. Instead, Sipes will continue to dribble out this clock. Williams working hard on defense. Screen is set. Sipes passes out of bounds. 43.1 to go. Ball back to the Lady Panthers. Less than 40 seconds to go. Williams nearly lost the handle. Double teamed in the corner. Barely got it away. We'll have a foul call just the second of the half from the Lady Freddies. So we'll take a quick peek over to Shelby and Upper Sandusky. The last 5 seconds of that game. Upper looking for a huge upset. As we're going to get a double dribble call, and that is going to essentially ice the game. And the Whippets are going to get the victory in Upper, avoiding a massive upset. As here, Licking Valley looking for a quick comeback, and there's 2 points. And we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Freddies. 22 seconds to go, leading by 7. Well, 7 points. This is the closest this game has been since the first quarter, where Fredericktown essentially ran away with it. Good battle back here from the Lady Panthers. Just foul trouble catching up to them in the very end.
Yeah, that's a big thing in high school basketball is your bench depth, Austin. And playing with only 7 players, it's going to be tough to get a win anywhere. So we saw that tonight with that foul out and a lot of foul trouble for the Lady Panthers.
Absolutely. Might have some swingers come tournament time, add to that bench depth. Don't have them tonight, however. They must make do without. Final 22 seconds as the senior Sipes will get her hugs at center court. She will exit the game one last time on this court. She gets a massive round of applause from the Fredericktown fans. Still some basketball to be played here, though. Not over until it's over. As a baseball pass down the court, too much. So no time comes off the clock. And that ball's going to Licking Valley right underneath the basket. So if they can get a quick bucket here, still have 3 timeouts. There's a lot of what ifs still remaining. And they're going to use one of them here to draw up an inbound play. So no time comes off the clock. That helps Licking Valley out quite a bit. So we head back now to Upper Sandusky, watching the last 4/10 of a second. Shelby up by 3, looking to make it 4, and that will ice the game from the free throw line. So nearly a Saturday night shocker. But Shelby, the 2 seed in the Northwest District, will hold on to the victory with a 59-55 win. And that's a big one. Their next game will be against Lexington, a sold-out crowd already in Shelby. That will be an incredible game to watch. Hoping to see it twice, maybe again in the tournament. Shelby and Lexington could meet in the district semifinal of one of the most stacked districts we've seen in quite some time. Final 22 seconds from Fredericktown. Licking Valley trailing by 7. That pass is stolen away, won by Carpenter. Good hustle defensively. And we are going to have a travel. So about 6 seconds come off the clock. But the ball goes right back to Licking Valley. $15.9 to go. Inbound here from Orr to Williams. Needing to get a quick shot off. Her 2-point attempt off the mark, too strong. Rebound, less than 10 seconds. A 3-point attempt from Orr is tipped, no good. Rebound underneath, out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Lady Freddies, and that will do it. Inbound pass here from Jill Booten. Carpenter will dribble the clock out, and that is going to do it. A senior night victory for the Lady Freddies as they get the victory at home by a score of 46-39 over the Licking Valley Lady Panthers. We will be back with final stats and more after a word from our sponsors.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
I'm here with our senior MVP of the game, Gracie Sipes. Gracie, first off, great game.
Thank you.
How does it feel having all your fans in attendance tonight when you're a great senior night?
Good. It feels really good.
All right, so you guys got the win tonight against Licking Heights, trying to get that momentum into Worthington Christian for next week. How you guys feeling about that?
We're feeling good. I mean, we still have to come to practice on Monday and get really prepared for that game, but we're just going to go in and try our best and have fun on our last game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, great game. Anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Shout out to all my team, my friends, my family, and the community.
Sweet. Okay, so Gracie, good luck on next week.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back now with our post-game show. After the Lady Freddies defeat the Lady Panthers here on senior night from Fredericktown by a final score of 46-39. We'll take a look into the final stats this evening.
Yeah, something that stands out to me with these final stats, Austin, is the board differential. Fredericktown getting 30 rebounds compared to Licking Valley's 21. The fouls was a big thing for Licking Valley, getting into foul trouble late in the game. That leads to the 24 free throw attempts by the Lady Freddies. Licking Valley led the game with field goals, but it wasn't enough tonight.
Absolutely. Sometimes shooting the ball is not everything that counts in the sport of basketball. As we take a look at the final score one last time, it's the Lady Freddies 46 and the Lady Panthers 39. Upcoming for Licking Valley, it is number 3 Bexley in the OH.REPORT tournament. And for the Lady Freddies, they take on a tall task in Worthington Christian on February 14th in the state tournament as well. And that is going to do it from Fredericktown. A senior night victory for the Lady Freddies here is going to get the job done to end this season. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in live and free on Facebook and YouTube. And we will catch you soon to a stream near you.